Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 11 of Warlocks Play, where nothing of interest happened last episode. No upgrades, no improvements to our capabilities happened or anything. Why do you ask? Did someone say something? Regardless. I'm Deacon, I'm your host, and we are playing HPS Battletech with the Urban Warfare expansion. And last episode we got an Orion, which is a heavy mech, and that's awesome. We also managed to finish our Shadowhawk, and this is a significant step upward from what we were dealing with before. So we're going to get those two set up and get them out on the field. So let's head over to the mech bay. First and foremost, the Shadowhawk. We've been planning what we were going to do with it for a while, so let's go ahead and set it up. And all this stuff is going to go away, except for that medium laser. We'll put it back. Alright. Now, what we're going to do with this mech is make it jumpy. And spread those jump jets all over the place. Already we're at 4 days of work on this. This thing's going to be in the shop for a while. And we're going to do SRMs and more SRMs. And we're even going to jam some SRMs in the head. 6, 12, 16 SRM tubes. So we'll need some SRM ammo. And this is just going to be a real short range brawler. Quite literally. This is wrong now. If this thing's not medium laser and SRM range, it's running to get into medium laser or SRM range. If I come across a small laser sometime soon, we're going to put it here, but we don't have one available right now. I'm going to throw a couple of heat sinks on, but realistically, this thing will be this primary method of dumping all of its heat will be to punch somebody and spend a turn not shooting. So it will generate 44 heat, and if it jumps, that goes up to 54 heat, and will dump 36 a turn. So it will be a net 18 heat per turn, which is pretty good. It could probably do several turns like that without getting close to overheating. And when it takes a break from shooting to punch somebody, it will cool off. And then we're going to throw one more heatsink on there, but that's a placeholder. That's a placeholder for if we find any melee mods that increase our punch damage. We'll just have the tonnage available for it. And that leaves us 2 tons left. And what we're going to do is we're going to put more armor on it. I want to put a lot of armor on the legs. Spread the remaining armor around. We'll max out the arms because they're pretty close. And since we're going to be in close, we're going to get shot in the back now and then. So I will go ahead and put some more armor on the back, but that'll be it. I really want to put a lot of armor on the legs because with jump jets and melee, we might want to, go Super Mario Goomba stomp on somebody. In fact, I really want to do a death from above on everybody. So we will just. Do I have one more time? No, take that off. Put that in the center torso. I'm going to reduce that by 1 each to go to 110. No. So if we look at our melee damage, our death from above damage is 140. Okay, well, we'll save that for special occasions, but what happens is when you do a death from above on somebody, they take the damage, and so do you. Meaning that we would get 140 points of damage distributed between our two legs here. So we will definitely only do this when our legs are nice and fresh, because it will put them in significant danger. And I think since we are going to be considering doing death from above, I'm going to take the SRM ammo out and put it in this torso section. But this is going to take 15 days. Okay, where was this SRM ammo? In the center torso. We're not doing that. Okay. When you when I take this SRM ammo off, if I put it back where it came from, it would not have to be removed and replaced. But the stock loadout keeps it in the center torso. That's like having a bomb in your chest. That's not a good idea. I'm not exactly very comfortable keeping it in the left torso, but I don't want to put it in the legs on this particular mech. Okay, so we're good. This is 15 days. So we'll hit confirm, and we're committed.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
And the reason we did that first is because the Orion is going to get some lesser changes, but I needed that AC5. I'm taking this AC10 out, putting in this AC5, 1 ton of AC5 ammo, which is 15 shots, of which we saw with the Centurion is generally enough. And that gives us room for and tonnage for jump jets. And thank goodness they actually have them here. We don't have any heavy jump jets in our stores, so we have to buy them.
New equipment available. New equipment available.
So we'll throw that on there. Spread those around. And we don't need that much LRM ammo for one LRM-15. So we'll take a ton of that off. And I think for now, I'm going to go ahead and take off a ton of SRM ammo too. I'll move this stuff down into the legs. And we're going to add 3 heat sinks. And this is going to be in the shop for 10 days. At some point, we probably will be reducing the heat sinks to upgrade these SRM4s to SRM6s. But I don't have any of those right now. Here we go.
Logged and noted. Shouldn't be too hard.
Now, if we look at our task board, we won't be getting these out of the shop for over a month. And that's a long time to pass time. But first off, the Shadowhawk's going to be last. We get our 2 baseline mechs up and the Orion in 13 days. And then we'll go on a mission. That's a little better. Yeah, so let's do that. We'll pass some time.
Our nest egg is just about gone, Commander.
Right, Darius, I know. He's right. We're close to going broke. Okay, so here's a random event. Pirates ambushed Argo. Now I'm trying to stay on good terms with them. I have 2 options. I could give them 50,000 sea-bills and pay them off. I don't think I can afford that. Stall until the Leopard is ready. I think what this results in is somebody getting wounded. Not a fan. These last two options are red. If I was in, if I had good standings with the locals here, then they would chase the pirates off. Or if I was really good friends with the pirates, I might be able to talk them out of attacking me. I haven't been able to do that one. This one I've seen several times. So we're going to stall. Hopefully somebody doesn't get hurt too bad. Okay, well. Alright, so we've lost a tech point. I guess we'll talk about the tech points and med points right now because that just came up. Alright, so your tech points basically dictate how fast you make repairs and upgrades to mechs. So we just have a temporary lost tech point. In 4 days, we'll finish the repair scaffolding, which will give us +2 tech points. And then in, I think that was 14 days or so, we'll get this one back. Medtechs are similar, except that it only applies to how quickly pilots are healed up. So Potshot is wounded. If we had more medical points, he would get back in action faster. These are both primarily affected by upgrades. Med bays to improve your medtech score are few and far between. There's basically med bay 1, 2, 3, and I think there's a big surgical suite upgrade for 4. They're expensive. This one's 900,000 C-bills, and we can't even do it until after we start Habitat Pod B, which is also 900,000 C-bills. So wounds early in the game are supposed to be time consuming, and I think the game is trying to influence you into hiring more pilots, so which we've done, but eventually we'll have more medical points. It never really goes much higher than, I think we're at 7 now. I think it goes up to 14. Whereas your medtech score can go up considerably higher. So that's okay. It's going to delay the work on these mechs, but we'll get the repair scaffolding online in a few days. I think we would have been worse off if I lost 50,000 C-bills. Money is a little tight until we get...
Those upgrades you asked for are online, Commander.
Yeah, we're not going to start any more upgrades right now. One last check. In 2 days, they're taking 53,000 C-bills, and we've got 58. Excuse me, 538 versus 582. Alright, we're not going to go broke.
Got a new financial report for you, Commander.
Okay. And we're going to keep going with the generous because that does permanently increase our morale. I've never experimented with that before, and I'm now wishing I had. That is definitely worth the C-bill difference. Okay, it's 3 days for the Orion to be done.
We're nearly broke, Commander.
Yes, Darius, I know. And there we go. Alright. Now it's on. And I think we're just going to go do this mission for the pirates. Oh, wait. Which... These two are battles in an urban environment. And they both pay 800,000 C-bills. Let's do this one, and we'll just go with money. We really need money. We'll take a pick just in case something juicy drops. And we'll just keep getting in better and better with the pirates. Here we go. And once again, I get to this screen before I remember we have XP to hand out. So, I'll do that real quick. Ghost,
Standing by.
nothing.
Ready for orders.
Dear God, we're going to make her an even more efficient killer with a called shot bonus.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Pot shot is out of the shop, but I think I want to keep catching a Ghost up, so Ghost will go on this next mission. I have no skill points for pot shot.
Yes, Commander.
These guys can
Waiting
wait
for orders.
until I need them.
Standing by.
Ants, we're waiting for 2500 XP. I'm not doing anything.
Ready for orders.
Dirty can wait.
Waiting for orders.
And Wrecker doesn't have anything. Okay. Sorry about that. Back to this. One pick and some money. Well, if you thought Mercy killed a lot of stuff in a blackjack, wait do you see her in an Orion? And that means that Wrecker is going to be in the... Do I want to go with the blackjack? I want to do the Shadowhawk. This is... The Shadowhawk's supposed to be the fourth mech, but... Oh, it'll be fine. Send the blackjack. There we go.
Warriors, prepare for combat.
A single, well-armed lance. Yeah, right.
Command interface initiated.
Ready to rock, Chief.
Alright, let's examine the train between us and them. This general area with its large quantities of woods seems like it would be a strong place to fight from.
Moving out.
Moving to position.
Affirmative. Coordinates received. Waiting on you, Commander. Uh-huh. We've got an unknown on sensors. Move order received.
Acknowledged.
Location confirmed.
And now we've entered combat mode, and this is a medium. And we're going to reserve and see if he has any friends that catch up with him. We're going to reserve one more time, see if he has any heavy
Waiting for the
friends
shot.
that catch up with him.
Waiting for orders.
And we're just going to move Wrecker up into here into cover. These buildings will block line of sight from this heavy for a turn or two. Maybe that'll give us the time to deal with
Uh-huh.
this Vindicator. Yeah, it should be fine.
Got it. Waiting for orders.
I don't want to move too far forward because That might allow this heavy to snag a shot at this angle here.
Orders?
What I'm gonna do is... Oh, I've reserved everybody.
I await your command.
Commander?
Okay, Ghost will go back here and get a shot at range right about there before someone steps in front and blocks the line of sight.
I'm going. Cry havoc.
Ghost still doing good work with that PPC.
Good to go.
And then Ants is gonna step here.
On my way.
And last but not
Waiting
least,
for orders.
Mercy. Step up to here.
Heading out.
Just a little nudging on that building there.
Barely hit, Commander.
Alright, so the Vindicator jumped up on a building, took a shot at it with the Mercy with the PPC, but didn't hit. She doesn't have the sensor interference condition, so the big gun missed,
Commander?
which is a relief. Now I'm going to reserve again.
I'm your spaniel.
This guy may not have a shot at us this turn,
Receiving you.
so I'm going to reserve through the heavy phase. We have a third party, a Wolverine. And we'll see what this is. It's a quick draw. Alright. Taking some shots at ants.
Light damage, Commander. Is that it? I'm barely scratched.
Looks like we had a scattered shot as well. Okay, so
Good to go. I
Wrecker's
read you,
gonna
Commander.
step around
Moving out.
here.
Tell me what to shoot.
Okay, so I literally shot at a building here with 3 guns, and 2 of them missed. The idea was to knock the building down, which would then cause this Vindicator to fall. He'd gain stability damage, he'd lose all that evasion. Instead, Wrecker missed. That sucks.
Standing by. Ready for orders.
So we're going to have Mercy take this building down. Now this will be interesting. When he falls and takes on the stability damage, he will lose those pips. I wonder if that will change the formula on these shots or not. Let's find out.
On it.
Guess not. And down he goes.
I'm receiving you.
Yes, Commander. Moving to position.
We're going to go for this torso section. That will remove basically all the Vindicator's weaponry.
Reporting critical hit.
No one wants to place
I
their
live
shots
to
this
serve.
morning, it seems. What could go wrong?
Acknowledge.
I still think we're better taking out this torso section.
Acknowledge. Ooh, that hit something good.
Barely hit, Commander.
Alright, let's see.
I hear ya. Got it.
There we go.
Target destroyed.
Took out the building. Now let's see what that did to this quick draw. It did a lot of leg damage. Strangely enough, didn't make him unstable, which I was expecting, but did a lot of leg damage.
Waiting for orders.
Commander.
We'll take this shot. That will knock out the pips on this quick draw.
Punching all the buttons.
Ready for orders.
And so I'm going to have finish off the Vindicator here.
Roger that. Reporting. Minimal damage. Receiving you. Position confirmed.
Alright, so we're going to put a little more damage into the quick draw with the LRM, try and knock him down just to inflict more pilot injuries. And we're going to try and finish off this Vindicator with some other shots, and we're going to not fire the AC-5 or the medium laser because we're having a little heat issue.
Collision fire.
Good knockdown.
Let's get this done, folks.
Dead
That's the
Vindicator.
kill.
Alright, so we're showing 33% of the Lance dead, so this is all three of them, which makes sense. 2 skull mission, and there's a heavy mech. Quick draw. couple shots at Ghost. That's fine with me.
I'm here.
Ghost needs to get some evasion going. We'll jump over there. That'll give us some pips. And I want to push the quick draw and maybe take out that leg. The Wolverine didn't move. I think that was a mistake.
What can I do for you?
I think that was a big mistake.
Orders.
Except I think it knows that I want to go after the quick draw. There we are.
Take this!
There we go. It's another knockdown.
Yeah! Critical hit!
Now we can do some more called shots on it.
Commander. Confirmed. That hit something good. Yeah, Commander.
Ghost is just going to not Ghost, Mercy. Can just stay put. We're going to turn off the medium lasers. We're going to split fire most everything of the Wolverine and the LRM-15 into the quick draw, which is lying on the ground.
Engaging multiple targets.
You know, stand there in front of me and get shot. Okay. I was just hoping that one missile would hit that torso section, so of course, out of 15, none did.
Light damage. Holding firm.
Ghost,
Standing
where you
by.
at? No, ants. Ants. I don't have enough for another precision strike. That's unfortunate. Well, Ants, if you felt like blowing a leg off today, that'd be great.
I copy. Critical hit, Commander. Internal structure damage.
Orders?
Waiting on you, Commander.
Affirmative.
Ghost is going to try and tap this torso section and get a 4th wound on this quick draw. We're just going to use the LRM. That'll do it.
Farewell, sweet prince.
There goes the quick draw.
Waiting for orders.
Wrecker.
On my way. Special delivery. Building's trashed.
Alright, Mercy gets Wrecker wrecked that building, which took away the 4 pips that this Wolverine had and made him very unstable.
What's up, boss?
Mercy's going to take advantage of that.
Location confirmed.
And get a knockdown.
Acknowledge. I think I hit something good.
And Wolverine's like, I don't feel so good, Mr.
now.
Stark. Okay, so with the knockdown, he got pushed back into the heavy phase. So all
Good
of
to
our
go.
guys and gals get to go first.
This should be good.
Ready for orders. I'm walking here. Loaded.
Probably should have turned on the PPC before I did that. Whoops.
Orders.
Okay, now Ants is actually damaged. The left torso will need to be shielded. This guy will probably be getting up. So we will do this. I think that should be
On the
alright.
move.
And maybe he won't be getting up. Let's just try and finish this. Nope.
I'm under heavy fire. Good to go. Reporting critical hit. What can I do for you?
Yeah, this guy's down to 1 health in the center.
Tell me what to do.
We really can't help
And
it.
stay down.
Mission successful.
Now, the quick draw is one of those heavy mechs that isn't that great, so I am not brokenhearted about not being able to pick it up here whatsoever. Centurion's going to need a day or two getting reps. That being said, we'll go ahead and grab the piece simply because it's worth the most, I think. Yeah, that's fine. And let's go to the mech bay. One day. Bump it up. Pass a day to get that back in action. And that will do it for this episode. I'm just gonna stop and start and do another one here real quick. Throw out my XP and run another contract. Gotta get paid. Everybody likes their fat paychecks. So that'll do it for episode 11. Thank you for watching. We'll catch you in the next video.